What up, Leaguers? Welcome to the Spectacular Spoiler League. I'm the Pandan Superman, the mayor of Hype City, HazyRome, and as always, I'm joined by the Gotham Knight, the Prime Minister of Post-Production, DeepBoyce. And today, we're in the Hall of Spoilers to talk a little bit about Dragon Ball Super and the Tournament of Power, particularly a little elimination conversation, man. We want to talk about Universe 7 and who's going to get eliminated from that universe. DeepBoyce! What's going on with the Tournament of Power, man?
What's going on with the Tournament of Power? It's
hot.
Your boy,
it's what it is.
Your boy Goku has doomed countless lives. I mean, we've seen what, 2 universes thus far?
Yes.
I mean, listen.
At the time of recording, 2 universes.
If you're not watching the Japanese version of this, you probably don't know what the heck we're talking about.
No.
I'll just preface this by saying, I know some of you guys might be coming in here talking about, what the heck is this? I want to watch it on Toonami. I haven't even seen this yet. But, hey.
But this is a Spectacular Spoiler League, baby.
Yeah,
we spoiling
it's in the name. We warned you. Can we see into the future? Do we have insider information? Maybe. I can't guarantee anything. But
we don't. I wish we did. But we don't. I really do wish we did, but we really don't. We really don't.
But, I mean, the Tournament of Power, all the universes going up against each other. They got their best fighters. And, obviously, Akira Toriyama uses this as an opportunity to make just so many characters. Characters getting eliminated left and right. Some cool, some bad, some corny. Some just got to get the heck up out of here. But the most important
universe is getting obliterated.
But some of the most obviously the most important characters are the Z fighters or Earth's or Universe 7's fighters. Yes. And we're talking about Goku, Vegeta, Gohan, Piccolo. Krillin, who got eliminated.
Yes.
Tien.
Bum ass Krillin, as usual.
Android 17 and 18 and Frieza.
Frieza Summer. Yes, sir, man. I mean, here's the thing, all right? The fuel for this video, you know, we really wanted to talk about what we want to see from some of these fighters before they inevitably get eliminated, because we know it's got to happen. It's in the name. You know, Tournament of Power, people got to get eliminated. It's the way it is. The Battle Royale. Yeah. But there's a theory online that's, you know, gained a little bit of popularity. It's by a Reddit user by the name of Starkus Pasu. What up, Starkus? If you're listening, you're probably not, but hello. So he came up with a little theory that's so simple but also kind of interesting, which is the idea that the elimination order has potentially already been revealed through the Dragon Ball Super intro. So in the intro, they kind of, you know, show all the characters and, you know, they're hanging out, you know, doing their fighting stuff, fighting other universes and whatnot. And there are 7 characters of the 10-man Universe 7 team that are holding Dragon Balls. And each Dragon Ball obviously has a star, 1 through 7, indicating, you know, which star Dragon Ball it is. You have 1 star through 7 star Dragon Balls. And there are 7 characters shown, each one of those characters holding one of those Dragon Balls. So Starkus Pasu, he posited that maybe the number of the number of the Dragon Ball, the star number of the Dragon Ball that each character is holding, potentially reveals the order in which they're going to get eliminated. So, for example, Krillin, bum-ass Krillin, who's holding the 1-star Dragon Ball, was the first to get eliminated from Universe 7. So you've got Tien holding the 2nd-star Dragon Ball, the 2-star Dragon Ball, I should say. Master Roshi holding the 3-star Dragon Ball, Piccolo holding the 4-star Dragon Ball, Android 17 holding the 5-star Dragon Ball, Android 18 holding the 6-star Dragon Ball, and Frieza holding the 7-star Dragon Ball, with the idea that these characters will get eliminated in that order. Krillin being 1st, Frieza being 7th, with leaving behind Gohan, Vegeta, and Goku, which makes a lot of sense as the last characters that would be eliminated. I mean, maybe I don't know about Frieza and Gohan, the comparison to their power levels, but you know, Gohan is part of the 3 main protagonists for Dragon Ball Super. It would make sense that they get left behind. I like the theory, but to be honest, it could be disproven or proven with the next person that gets eliminated. Disproven, or I should say, potentially proven with the next person that's eliminated. If Tien is eliminated next, this theory gains traction. If anybody else but Tien is eliminated, that theory is nada. But regardless of how these people are getting eliminated, I want to know what you want to see from these characters before they inevitably bite the dust, man. Krillin got some nice moments before he got eliminated like a bum ass. But, you know, what do we want to see from some of these characters? I like the fact that the Z Fighters finally have extended beyond the Goku and Vegeta show.
Yeah. I mean, there's one character in particular that I think not only just us, but a lot of the people who are happy is getting some shine, and that's your boy Son Gohan. Son
Gohan.
You know, look, Goku is my favorite character. I'm not too crazy about how he's portrayed in Super or how he's acting.
That's fair. Yeah, he's a little aloof.
He's a little, you know, a little aloof, a little reckless, and
that's a little bit.
And Vegeta's cool, but he's had his moments where he stupidly let his ego get out of the way or get in the way.
But he's been better.
He's been much better in Dragon Ball Super, and obviously they're like the two main characters. They're always, those are the people that are always going to get pushed on this show. But one of the things that's great about the Tournament of Power is because it's they're prolonging it in a good way, not prolonging it in a bad way. Like, hey, let's spend a month with the Spirit Bomb up in the air. But what they're doing is they're giving like everyone a chance. Like they're basically cutting from side of the arena to side of the arena, from fight to fight, skirmish to skirmish. So in one episode or in 2 episodes, you'll see Goku versus these guys. And then the next episode, you'll see Gohan and Piccolo fighting against some green guy and some other purple guy with dreadlocks, something like that. And and they're really showcasing, like you said, they're really giving these other Z fighters a chance to not only just get airtime, but you really see them do their thing in their own unique way. And I think, I mean, the last episode we were watching that was really cool was Gohan. Gohan is clearly one of the smartest, and not the smartest, combatants on Universe 7's side, and you see him use his, you know, just think his way out of problems. I mean, he's also extremely powerful, which I'm sure we'll see more of in upcoming episodes. And I mean, who knows? Maybe he gets the blue hair, becomes Super Saiyan God himself. Woo! But and in this list, there's no Gohan.
Yeah, you know,
there's no Gohan in this list. So,
listen, I am 100% down for Gohan to be one of the last people eliminated. I think honestly, he deserves this, man. He needs his retribution. He needs his redemption, because Gohan has been soft for way too long. Since the end of the Cell Saga, and then, you know, briefly during the Buu Saga where he got his groove back. But he got his groove back because they threw him a bone. You know, Elder Kai helped him out. But, you know, I would love to see Gohan stick around and, you know, do some damage in the tournament. And also, they've teased kind of a new form for him. Piccolo, in the midst of their training, preparing for the Tournament of Power, Piccolo, you know, hinted at Gohan potentially having more levels to achieve. I mean, Gohan, he specifically said to Gohan, you know, you've reattained your mystic form, as it's called, or your ultimate Gohan form, whatever you want to call it. But I believe there's more levels and more boundaries for you to push. And Gohan was like, what? And he was like, word, I really do think that. And I think that I would love to see a new form for Gohan. I would love to see Gohan, you know, come back into prominence. And I would love for them to spotlight that. I mean, there are plenty of people. I mean, there's so many other universes and other powerful characters that could allow Gohan to maybe stick around for a bit. You know, as it pertains to the other Z fighters, you know, Tien, Master Roshi, Piccolo, Android 17, 18, Frieza. Frieza's not really a Z fighter, but you get what I'm trying to say. I want to see these characters. I want to see them get, you know, the shine that, you know, we Dragon Ball Z fanatics have wanted to see. I mean, 17 and 18, they've already gotten their love. Specifically 17, he's been going off at this tournament. Like, I think he gained a multitude of fans just from Super alone. But, you know, Tien, for example, he's always been one of my favorite fighters. I actually like him more than Krillin. And I would love to see, you know, his growth be shown a little bit. Maybe him get some shine, his power levels grow a little bit. Master Roshi, I mean, who would have thought Master Roshi would be out here fighting with some of the... I mean, I'll never forget during the Saiyan Saga and Bulma fixed the Scouter and she did his power level. My man's rocking a 139 solid. I was like, damn, this dude is a bum now. I was like, he's washed. I was like, this man trained some of the Earth's best fighters, and he's a scrub right at this point, you know. Yeah. But, you know, he's out here, you know, he's got his perversion under control. He's out here fighting, being smart. He eliminated some people. True. You know what I'm saying? He's fought off some people. Piccolo. I mean, come on, man. Piccolo, man. Piccolo used to be one of the best Z fighters, man. And Piccolo is out here taking care of another man's child. And the kid, and not only that other man's child, the other man's grandchild too. He out here babysitting Pan. I'm like, yo, Piccolo, man, get your Namekian ass off of the couch and put in some work. I want to see these characters get some shine. Piccolo, in particular, you know, I want to see him get some love. 18, also, you know, she's a very powerful character. And if there's one thing that's been shown in this Super series is that the androids seemingly have an unlimited. I mean, they definitely have unlimited power in terms of, you know, energy stores, but their capacity for growth seems to be infinite. Because Android 17, I mean, he was going one-on-one with the Great One Goku in you know, previous episode, Super Saiyan Blue Goku, and you know, he wasn't letting up. You know, I always thought the android kind of had like a capped power level, whatever they were created at. That's what they are. But it seems like they have the ability to grow. But Frieza also, he's got some planning. Yeah. And I hope that planning doesn't have to do with him taking out some of these Universe 7 fighters, because he's over here.
I would like to see... You know how I would like to see Frieza get eliminated? He forgets...
With a boot right up his ass?
Nah. He forgets the rules, and he just murks a whole bunch of dudes.
That would be within Frieza's character.
He's like, forget these rules, I'm just killing people left and right. And they're like, oh, you're eliminated. Because you couldn't control your bloodlust.
I mean, if the Universe 7 tournament doesn't have Frieza going off, I mean, there's no reason to bring him there. You know, he's out here scheming with his Universe 6 counterpart, his Universe 6 doppelganger. He's got something up his sleeve because he hates the fact that Zeno or Omni King has as much power and authority as he does, and you know, Frieza, they're gonna have to watch their backs with that dude. You know what I mean? It was interesting that it was supposed to be Majin Buu and they swapped out Majin Buu for Frieza. Initially, I didn't like that because I was like, damn, like Frieza, honestly, sick of seeing Frieza's face, man. I was like, you know, Frieza's, you know, he got the resurrection of F, you know, saga, which I didn't really think that was very good. It was okay, but it was just like, why is Frieza back? But when he came back and he saw my man had that bloodlust, man, he's, yo, I've been trapped in this you know, this little cocoon that I've been in, and I've been, you know, listening to all these damn anime happy people singing songs. I need some I need to put in some work. I was like, damn, Frieza is out here looking for blood. And it creates an interesting dynamic with the team because they're all fighting for survival, but Frieza's not fighting for survival. He's fighting for himself.
Yeah.
And I think that's a very interesting approach to the Frieza character, man. I think Frieza, to show him just kind of like getting back to the basics, was just like, yo, I crave power and I want to get back to that spot. That's Frieza in a nutshell. You know what I mean? And I mean, how about this? What about a rematch or something along the lines of, you know, Gohan or Vegeta having to take down Frieza? Woo! Vegeta's never gotten his chance to go after Frieza. Like, this man killed your pops, man.
True.
This man destroyed your planet. You are the Prince of all Saiyans, which includes like 5 Saiyans, man, because of Frieza. You know what I mean? Like, I would love to see, you know, that come into play where maybe, you know, Vegeta has to turn on one of his own teammates. You know, there's some interesting dynamics there. But it's an exciting time to be a Dragon Ball Z fan.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, I got a random question for
Yes.
you. You know, speaking about, you know, these people being included in the tournament. How do you feel about power levels? A lot of people are complaining about power levels and, you know, characters who have been obsolete in the Dragon Ball series in terms of their power for a long time, particularly Krillin, Tien, Roshi, Piccolo. How do you feel about them being back in the fold and them seemingly competing on this level with some of the universe's best fighters?
Well, I mean, I think they intentionally leave room for interpretation when they say certain things on their show. I mean, I don't know if Toriyama is aware of that, or if sometimes he's trolling, or he's just kind of reckless or lazy. But I don't think this tournament has the best of every single universe. And
so what do you mean by that?
Because I'm sure in Universe 7 alone, I'm sure there's a fighter or someone out there, or a handful of them that are more powerful than Master Roshi, Tien, Krillin. I mean,
yeah,
come on. But I guess I'm not really focusing on it too much because at the end of the day, what matters is the matchup. and I think that they have, you know, they have fighters of varying strength levels in all these different universes. I mean, obviously they're saving people like Dispo and Hit and that other guy that he looks like a tadpole. I'm forgetting his name. Jiren, yes.
Jiren and Toppo.
Oh, yeah.
Yo, he does have that like bug-eyed look of a tadpole.
Like it really does seem there aren't too many characters out there trying to pray. Like it almost seems like a lot of these characters are pulling the Goku where they're just waiting for someone that's matching their power level, and then from time to time we cut to like Master Roshi and Tien kind of teaming up together to fight somebody, or like, you know, maybe showing Piccolo doing his thing. So I guess really my advice is not to worry too much about it for the fans out there that are kind of stressing out about it, because they play kind of fast and loose. There isn't really, I mean, like you said, it was cool seeing Super Saiyan Goku and Super Saiyan Blue form fight like Android 17, but that in and of itself doesn't entirely make sense. But because, you know, hey, this is kind of, you know, they retconned a few things by just restarting Dragon Ball Super, and they're going for the long run with this one. We're gonna get a lot of Dragon Ball Super in the upcoming months, years, however long the show's going.
Definitely.
So just kind of enjoy the matchups, you know, and I guess kind of keep Dragon Ball Z just like a fond, distant memory, because I feel like some of the things we saw in Dragon Ball Z were like way beyond in terms of just sheer destruction and power level that we've seen thus far in Dragon Ball Super, with the exception of a few.
Easily, bro. Because you out here, you know, Cell just powering up, you know, starting. I remember, you know, when Goku was powering up for Super Saiyan 3, they talking about how the Earth could just get destroyed just from powering up. And, you know, Dragon Ball Super is kind of, you know, scrap that approach. I mean, definitely you still see, you know, there's definitely a risk to the universe with people powering up, but it's definitely more like an amalgamation of Dragon Ball, the original series, and Dragon Ball Super and Dragon Ball Z, where, you know, I think the fighting style isn't so much about power. It's more so about strategy. And, you know, with Piccolo, for example, Gohan, as you mentioned, these people are strategists, you know, great thinkers. You know, Master Roshi, he's a master. Like, as much as he's become like a comedic character, he is, you know, a expert fighter. You know what I'm saying? He's one of Earth's best fighters before, you know, the current generation of fighters was out there. You know, Tien has been training his whole damn life, bro. Launch was fiending for Tien, bro. Launch is a character from the Dragon Ball series. She was fiending for Tien. Tien's like, yo, I gotta go train. I ain't got time for these women. You know, this guy Tien he trains him and Chaozu are training all day long. It's impossible not to believe that this man has achieved greater levels of strength. That's just the way it goes. So, you know, regardless of how they get eliminated in the Tournament of Power, I'm eager to see these characters, you know, get some shot.
Yeah, and another thing, I mean, real quick to what you said about power levels, I guess the problem that even you and me had was with the new Saiyans, how they just kind of came in out of nowhere, and then they're like Super Saiyan 2, as if it's nothing, just because they felt some tingling in their spine.
Yeah, it's a little like that. That requires some explanation. I feel that way. Also, you know, Kale. Was it Kale? No,
Kale.
Yeah, I think it's Kale. Kale. She's the one who the berserker saying, right? The Broly gender bend. Kale in particular, she gotta chill out with her power levels, because she out here, you know, gaining berserker, you know, understanding and control over her berserker powers with no problem whatsoever. Like, you know, I just feel like they do need to take a little time. Also, the tournament has not been going on that long. It's literally been going on for like a couple minutes at this point. So, you know, they do need to explain that. But I do like the fact, and who knows, maybe Universe 6 Saiyans have a greater capacity for control of their power. Nobody knows. I don't know. But either way, you know, I think that let's just enjoy the fights, people. Let's just enjoy the fights and not worry about these, like, logistical things. They're not plot holes, per se. They're just, you know, Dragon Ball Z has always been about fighting. Dragon Ball Z has never made sense. It's a TV show, you know? I mean, don't get me wrong, I hate stupid plot lines too, but, you know, I think that Dragon Ball Super, we could, I think we could just take the fights at face value and just enjoy that, man. Now, if somebody gets eliminated on some bull, we're gonna call that out. If, you know, if if Goku is out here, he trips and falls off the ring, we're gonna call some malarks. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna call a malarkey on that. But you know, with that being said, guys, what are your theories on Universe 7 and the eliminations of characters? What do you guys want to see from some of these characters before they get eliminated? Are there any fighters that you want to see from the other universes get some love, get some shine, like Hit or Toppo or Jiren? And guys, by all means, hit that notifications button at the bottom of the video. Turn on notifications for the Spectacular Spoiler League YouTube channel so you can be down with all of our updates, all of our streams or live streams that we may do, and all the videos that we drop on this here channel. And by all means, show some love. Hit a like and subscribe button if you like anything you heard today. And if you'd like to, you know, follow up with the Spectacular Spoiler League, HazyRome and DeepBoyce, we need some love. We're insecure. We need you guys. So come through, show us some love. We getting out of here. We're going to go train in the hyperbolic time chamber so that we can fight for our universe when the time comes. DeepBoyce, we out of here.